What's going on, guys? So as you can see here, I've got a lot of video games. Got some PlayStation games, got some Xbox games, and got some Nintendo games. And basically in this video, I'm going to be looking at all these games and seeing which console has the best game case. So what do I mean by game case? So basically, when I talk about the case, I'm literally talking about the case that holds the game. So basically there's three main factors to this. I'm going to be looking at the durability, the functionality, and the coolness factor. So I think those are pretty straightforward. Now obviously I don't have every single console in the world here. I don't have portable consoles, I don't have real old consoles or anything. Basically I kind of went with the mainstream popular consoles back from early 2000s, so anywhere from GameCube to Switch to Xbox One, and then PS1 to PS4. So all of these games are disc-based except for the Switch, but I couldn't leave that out since it's the newest console. And so I'm first going to start out by looking at each case I have here and kind of just looking at all the details of it, and then I'll proceed with eliminating cases that aren't the best and basically deciding which one is the best. So let's go ahead and put the Nintendo and Xbox to the side for now, and I'm going to start with the PlayStation. So we're going to start with PS4, so one of the newer consoles. So basically, this is a pretty cool looking case, particularly this Spider-Man game. Now, pretty much all PS4 games have this nice translucent blue case, which I think is pretty nice. Open it up, you see the disc, see your manual on the left side, disc on the right side. And one of the things I think is cool about the PS4 is you can see some nice artwork on the inside, which I think is pretty sweet. And so I say this case is, it's fairly durable. It's not the strongest material that it's made of, but it's not too bad. I think it's got a really good coolness factor. I mean, it's a cool looking case. Anything that you can see through is always cool. And in terms of functionality, it's pretty straightforward. It holds a manual and it holds a disc. Nothing special. And so next up we got the PS3 case. So this one is Medal of Honor Airborne. The funny thing is I don't even have that game in the case. It's actually a PS4 game. But this one's pretty similar to the PS4. Basically you got your manual on the left side and you got your disc on the right side. Pretty straightforward. I like that it's a clear case. Clear is cool. Now unfortunately it doesn't have any artwork on the inside, so that takes a little bit of a hit on the coolness factor. But it is a very durable case. I mean, this thing is it's a stronger plastic than the PS4 case was. And again, it's in terms of functionality, it's just a disc and manual, nothing special. And so next up we got the PS2. This one, PS2 is a classic console. Now I'd say one of the biggest differences is the size of the case. The PS2 case is significantly bigger than the PS3 case or the PS4 case, which is not bad, it's just something to point out. And so unlike the PS3 and PS4, it doesn't have a translucent case. It's just a pretty standard black case. And open it up, got your manual on the left side, disc on the right side. And here's the cool thing about the PS4 case, is it actually has a place to put your memory card. So if you recall, the PS2, you actually had to put memory cards in your console to save your data. So I think that's pretty cool. Definitely attributes to the functionality. Now, I think the PS2 is top-notch in terms of functionality and durability. The plastic on this case is definitely, it's a durable plastic, more durable than PS3 or PS4. I mean, neither of those are bad, but this one's definitely more durable. And being able to store a memory card in here is vital. So it's pretty good from both of those standpoints. And now we got the PS1 case. Now, this one's interesting, completely different than the other ones. It's basically in one of these CD jewel cases. It's not the best kind of plastic. If you've ever had one of these, it cracks really easily. Fortunately, I don't think this case right here has any cracks, but most cases I have like this do have some cracks in them. But other than that, it's pretty standard, manual and disc. But I definitely say it's not very durable. Coolness factor is not really there. So to be honest, PS1 is going to be the first one out, even though I'm not eliminating anything yet. But now let's get to Xbox. So we got the Xbox One. To be honest, I'd say it's pretty similar to the PS4 case. It's translucent in its own way. Not quite as translucent as the PS4, but it's green. Got some nice artwork. Now the weird thing about the Xbox One is they put the disc on the left side and the manual on the right side. I have no idea why. Just kind of weird. But the thing I do like is how it's got the artwork on the inside like the PS4 does. So that's nice. And it's pretty easy to get the disc out, so that's nice as well. So I think it's got I think this one's very similar to the PS4. Got the coolness factor, got some standard functionality, but the durability, I don't think this case is going to hold up for the ages. It's really just, it's not a very strong feeling case, to be honest. Unfortunately, I mean it's a cool looking case. But so now we got the Xbox 360. Now this one is pretty similar to the PS2 from the standpoint of size. Now I don't think it's quite as durable. It's more durable than the Xbox One, but not as much as the PS2. Now this one is kind of translucent as well. It's green as well. No artwork on the inside though, and pretty standard functionality. Manual on the left side, disc on the right side. Nothing special. Pretty much a run-of-the-mill case. Next up, we got the original Xbox. So this one is. So I said the Xbox 360 is similar to the PS2 case. Now the original Xbox is very similar to the PS2 case. Same size. They're both solid colors. They both have a very strong plastic. Like, to be honest, they probably came from the same manufacturer. Because they feel very similar in terms of durability. Now this one's got a manual and disc, so pretty standard. Take it out pretty easily. And last but not least, we got Nintendo cases. So we'll start with the Switch. So this one's a little bit different. It's translucent, but it's a really small case. Like, let's take a look at the PS2 case and Nintendo Switch case. It's a whole lot smaller. Now the beauty of this case is that Nintendo is using a cartridge instead of a disc, so they really don't need a very big case. As you can see, it's just a little tiny cartridge. And I'm kind of disappointed in how much landscape is lost from a Switch case. To be honest, they could have made it like really small. Now the artwork is really nice on here. I really like the background. But I've noticed with pretty much all the Switch games that they don't come with any kind of manual or anything, which is disappointing. But it's a nice case. It's fairly durable. Looks cool. But yeah, let's go over to the Wii U. So Wii U, this case is about the same size as PS2, Xbox 360, all that kind of stuff. Case kind of feels like the 360, durable but not super durable. And pretty standard, manual on the left side, disc on the right side. So just your run-of-the-mill case, nothing special. And to be honest, the Wii is like the same exact thing as the Wii U case. Like, honestly, I think they use the same exact cases, just different colors. There's nothing even else to say about it. It's pretty much the same thing. And now we got the GameCube. GameCube is another animal. I think it's got the same case size as a PS2 and Xbox, all them. And again, it's got pretty similar plastic hardness. Maybe not quite as hard as the PS2 or original Xbox, but it feels pretty durable. Now if we open it up, this one's pretty interesting. I never understood why they got this like kind of space at the sides where it clips in, so it kind of reduces your real estate for your manual. So you got your manual on the left side, disc on the right side, and you also have a space here for memory card, like the PS2 did. So that's nice, and it's just kind of a solid case, so no translucence or anything. But yeah, nice case, got some functionality, got some durability. Coolness factor not quite there though. So now that we've kind of looked at all the cases so far, just kind of detailed, let's go ahead and start eliminating some, just to get some out of the way. So PS1, I got to get rid of it. The coolness factor is pretty low. It's not a cool looking case. It's not durable. I mean, these things crack really easily, and it just stores a manual and disc, so nothing special. So that one's going off to the side. Now next up, I'm gonna come over to Nintendo. The Wii and Wii U, they're both they're fine cases, no issues with them, but they're just a standard or run-of-the-mill case. There's nothing special. The durability is fine, lasts pretty well. Functionality is fine. Stores a manual and a disc. I mean, what else do you really need? Coolness factor, it's decent. Doesn't look super special or anything. It's not translucent, but they're super average. Nothing special. So I'm gonna stick those over to the side. Now, next one up to be eliminated. I know some people in the comments might not like this one, but I'm gonna have to eliminate the Xbox One. So let me just start by saying I think it's got a really good coolness factor. It looks cool. It's translucent. It's got nice artwork on the inside. But I think it's weird that you have the disc on the left side instead of the right side. And this thing also, this case does not feel durable. I mean, if you just feel it from the outside, it's super squishy. It barely protects the disc. Just not a fan of the durability. And I think for that reason, it's out. So now, what do we have left? So basically, we got the Switch, you got the GameCube, got the Xbox, got the 360, and we got the PS2, 3, and 4. So I think the next one to go is the 360. Kind of similar to the Wii and Wii U. To be honest, pretty much the same case, same functionality. Only thing I think it had going for it was that it was kind of translucent, so it made it kind of cool, but it's still not as cool as like the PS4 translucence. So bye bye Xbox 360. So we got 1 Xbox game left, 3 PlayStation games, and 2 Nintendo. So next up, I'm gonna have to eliminate the Switch case. So I mean, this case has a really good coolness factor. It looks cool. It's got nice artwork, translucent, looks awesome on the inside. But it really annoys me that we're using all this real estate and all we got this little tiny cartridge down here. Not even a manual, nothing. I've never seen any of these have a manual in them. So I think there's a lot of wasted real estate. Not a fan of the functionality, and for that reason, I'm taking it out. So we're down to a lot of PlayStation games left. Not much of Xbox or Nintendo. So next up, I'm going to kind of group these together, and they've all kind of got a certain category that they're in for why they're still here. So I'm going to put the PS2, the Xbox, and the GameCube all together, all super similar, and the PS4 and PS3 are super similar as well. And so basically, I'm going to take one game from each of these piles, and they're going to go head-to-head for the finale. So let's start with the PS4 and PS3, and we're going to eliminate one of these. So right off the bat, I'm going to say that I'm going to eliminate the PS4 game. So the PS4, I think it's got the best coolness factor. It's easy to open, got really cool artwork in the inside. I think the blue translucent case is awesome. Functionality, middle of the road, nothing special about it. But the thing that's getting eliminated is the durability. This is somewhat similar to the Xbox One, whereas the case is not. You can press it really easily and almost touch the case on the inside. It's not super durable. It is more durable than the Xbox One case, but it's still it's not all there. The PS3, it's got a coolness factor. Not quite as cool as the PS4 case, but it's translucent, cool, decent functionality, and the durability is really good. I mean, it's a hardened case. It's going to stand up very well with the test of time. So our first finalist is a PS3 game, and now we're going to come to these 3 over here and eliminate 2 of these. So first off, I think the worst of the bunch is GameCube. I think it's just kind of, it's nice that they got this functionality, the memory card, and got a game and a manual, but I'm not a big fan of the real estate taken away by the edges. I think that's really annoying, and I also think the case is just not quite as durable as the Xbox or PS2. So I'm going to eliminate that one now. So now over here we just got the Xbox and PS2, and these are super similar. Basically the only difference is the PS2 holds a memory card and the Xbox doesn't, and so by default I'm taking the PS2. So here we go, we're down to the final. We got PS2 and PS3. So before I give you guys the winner, make sure to comment down below and let me know which one you think will win. So from a functionality standpoint, PS2 definitely wins. They're both pretty standard. Manual on the left side, disc on the right side, and where the PS2 wins in this is they got a specified memory card, whereas the PS3 doesn't. So that's nice. And so next up, let's check out the durability. So both of these cases are very hardened, very durable feeling, very similar actually. So I'd give them both pretty similar durability. And so now the coolness factor. I think pretty easy to pick that the PS3 has a better coolness factor than the PS2. It's see-through, it's clear. Looks cooler than the PS2 is just kind of plain. And so basically it comes down to what's better, coolness factor or functionality. And in this case, I think I'm gonna have to go to the coolness factor. So even though the PS2 can hold the memory card, I can't fault the PS3 for not holding a memory card, because you don't need a memory card with the PS3. It's already built in the console. So I think the PS3 has that nice balance of functionality with the case. Holds a manual, holds a disc, doesn't hold anything else, but what else do you really need? It's nice and durable, shuts real easily, has a nice clicking sound to it, and it's just a hardened case. It's not going to break very easily. And on top of that, it's got a little bit of a coolness factor to it. It's a clear case, you can see through it, it's got a nice PlayStation 3 logo on the edge, and I think it looks cool. Maybe not quite as cool as like the PS4 or Xbox One, but it's still a cool looking case. So there you have it, guys. Our winner is the PS3. Let me know down below if you think there's a better case. But thanks for watching, guys, and hope you have a great day.